kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Looking right. This one caught. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he showed.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. QB to the tight end for a completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
And all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
He knocks this one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Powers through. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Across the 45 now. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Finds room at the 30. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here's the point after attempt. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the 1st down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Longhorns are on the move here. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down play coming up. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important second down play coming up. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Baker. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. It's a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10 now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Here's the second down play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Long kickoff, no chance. It'll be a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back. Nice grab. It's Baker. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. The shotgun running play call. Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. Championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Running back has it on a screen now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Direct snap to the back. And that run produces a decent gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's caught downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We get the second half started with the running play. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires. Now they got a tough decision here on 4th down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Throws a bullet to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion to the tight end. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires this one deep middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now, using his legs on the scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Great cut, they whiff on him. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Texas. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense cross that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Trying to find some room. It's Price. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Has the 1st down and more. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
We go with a direct snap. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Second and goal for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. All day to throw, finally throws it to his left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver, off the mark. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be brought down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. It's a safety. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down. We're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They move the six. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship.